Cristiano Ronaldo has 4 Ballon d'Or trophies after being named the best player in the world. But why did he sell one of them? According to Marca, Ronaldo, 32, sold one of the glittering golden trophies for over $705,000 to raise money for charity Make-A-Wish in an auction. While others usually put their Ballon d'Or trophies on display at the clubs where they play or in their own trophy cabinets at home, this act from Ronaldo will help create memorable moments for children suffering from terminal illnesses. The Real Madrid and Portugal star sold the trophy, a replica of the original which goes back and forth between himself and Messi, to Israel's richest person, Ida Nofer. Per the report, Jose Mourinho and Pep Guardiola also raised over $35,000 at the auction, as one of the prizes was the chance to meet them both in person at an upcoming boxing match in Manchester. A lot is written and said about Ronaldo and other star names, but what often goes unnoticed is the incredible amount of work top players and managers do for charities as they share their incredible wealth and time to try and help others. Follow at JPW_NBC Sports. Bayern Munich is hoping for help from an old friend to stabilize its hopes of a 27th German championship. Again, the 5-time reigning champions recently parted ways with Carlo Ancelotti, giving Willy Sagnol the keys on an interim basis. More top talents at U17 World Cup. Sky Sports reports that Jupp Heynckes says he's been offered the job for the remainder of the season. It's not clear yet or signed, he told German Zeitschrift Online. I have to analyze the whole thing first. 4.5 years have passed since I left Bavaria, and football has changed. More USMNT Panama preview. The 72-year-old has led the club on 3 occasions, in stints ranging from 35 days to 4+ seasons. Heynckes possesses a Champions League title and 3 Bundesliga crowns with Bayern, and also won the 199,798 UCL with Real Madrid. Should he accept the gig, Heynckes will become the first manager to manage Bayern on 4 separate occasions. Follow at Nicolas Mendola. London AP. The chief executive of the English Football Association says there is brittleness in the team when it travels overseas for games. Martin Glenn spoke to sports industry executives at the Leaders' Conference in London on Thursday, hours before England hoped to qualify for the World Cup by beating Slovenia. More USMNT Panama preview. Glenn is already concerned about how the team gains the physiological edge missing so often in England teams. Since winning the 1966 World Cup on home soil, England has only won 6 knockout games at major tournaments. England was eliminated from the 2016 European Championship in the last 16 by Iceland. Glenn says England players do not travel well. We know there is a brittleness in unfamiliar circumstances that we have to deal with. A potentially crucial away goal from Robbie Cruz has the Socceroos of Australia 90 minutes away from an Interconfederation playoff date with CONCACAF in World Cup qualifying following a 11 draw with Syria in Malaysia. Cruz VfL Bochum redirected a ball from Hertha Berlin's Matthew Lucky in the first half of Thursday's AFC qualifying playoff against Syria in Malaysia. But a controversial penalty awarded to and scored by Omar Al-Soma following a 5,050 challenge won by Matthew Lucky allowed Syria a point. More USMNT Panama preview at WASNT. A clear-cut penalty, but the late drama was fitting of Syria's qualifying run. Al-Soma nearly supplied a late equalizer, but the ball turned off goalkeeper Matthew Ryan Brighton and hove Albion and hit the post before returning to the backstop. Syria goalkeeper Ibrahim Alma made several big saves, including a stop on Trent Sainsbury near the final whistle. Australia finished 3rd in AFC's Group B, while Syria was 3rd in Group A. The second leg kicks off at 5 a.m. ET Tuesday in Australia. Follow at Nicolas Mendola. Got nerves. The United States men's national team HASNT had a lot to fear from home matches against Panama, but few if any have held the import of Friday's visit from Los Canaleros. More JPW's 3 keys vs. Panama. A loss assures the United States' only path to Russia goes through an intercontinental playoff against Australia or Syria, and that's if the Yanks outdo Honduras. Results over the next week. A draw means the Yanks will need a win in Trinidad and Tobago on Tuesday and a Panama loss or draw versus visiting Costa Rica. A win would be great. 3 points boosts the Yanks ahead of Panama and into an automatic qualifying place, assuming Honduras doesn't erase 8 goals of differential on Friday in Costa Rica, which, no, will not happen. We've covered the mental angle here, as the U.S. will have to play and form in consecutive matches for the first time in a while, simultaneously dealing with the pressure of knowing it could become the first generation of Americans to miss a World Cup in 32 years. The Americans will not have John Brooks to pair with Jeff Cameron in the heart of the defense, leaving coach Bruce Arena to decide his center-back duo between Cameron, Matt Besler, Omar Gonzalez, and Tim Ream. They also want to have Jordan Morris, meaning the strike core dips even more after Josie Altidore, Bobby Wood, and Clint Dempsey, the latter of which could be saved as more of an attacking midfield threat. Juan Agudelo and Chris Wondolowski complete the forward group. Agudelo has never played in a World Cup qualifier, while Wondolowski has yet to face TT in his career. Panama has allowed just 5 goals through 8 hex matches, and drew the Yanks 11 in Panama. The two sides met in the Gold Cup, another 11 draw, with much different sides. It's no surprise that Christian Pulisic, Bobby Wood, and Josie Altidore are the keys to this one. With all respect to the problems at the back, an American attack overpowering Panama is the best way to 3 points. This is a veteran Canaleros side which won't be intimidated by their task and will know a win cements its legacy as the first Panamanian team to qualify for a World Cup. Game on. Follow at Nicolas Mendola.